mercy and we Biafran, Lord give us a freedom.
My wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, I welcome you to Skolante TV, where we bring to you news that concerns the restoration of Biafra and freedom all over the world. In this video, I will be bringing to you some activities that happen during the day, and one of them is you will get to see the military people in terrorists that are the ones killing the innocent women and their children that we saw in Plateau, in Medjugorje, in some of these northern side and middle belt. You will see an evidence that shows that the military are the ones killing these people with their terrorists without uniform. And you will see also where the military people are doing documentary by themselves about the BLA and Mazin Namdekano, Simon Ekpa. Because of the woto they are hearing, you will see it in this video. They did their own documentary about Biafra by force. Then you will now see the latest woto that our men gave to these terrorist police people, because we've told them to leave our land. We don't want them. Anybody with police uniform, with military uniform, you are not allowed in our land. So these and many more you will see in this video. So, but before we dive into it fully, let me quickly welcome back to my channel those of you that have been following my videos, and if you are new, I welcome you to Skolante TV. I urge you to do well to like the video, subscribe, and press the notification bell icon so that anytime I upload a video, you will be well notified, and also share the video as well. Alright, let's quickly start with this video that you will understand one of the reasons that we are actually fighting for Biafra. For you to know that this Biafra that we are fighting for, has existed even before they brought people together and name it Nigeria. So let's watch.
Why do some people in Nigeria claim a country called Biafra? I'll give you 3 reasons, but I'm sure people will put more reasons down in the comments. First reason is Biafra was a country centuries before Nigeria was formed. If you didn't know, the territory of Nigeria was formed and allocated to Britain after the 1884 Berlin Conference. But Biafra had been a country long before part of Africa was shared between Western powers and colonized. Reason number 2, Shell controls the Nigerian government. Shell is owned in part by the Royal Dutch family, which has strong ties with the Royal British family, which is why when Biafra tried to break away in 1967, Britain got involved. They financed the Nigerian government in what became the Civil War in the name of keeping peace and keeping Nigeria as a whole. But Nigeria was never a country, it was created as a business. To add to this, Shell controls Nigeria's biggest export, which is oil. A lot of this oil is found in remote parts of Biafra, and in the process of Shell getting this oil, they put poisonous chemicals in the air and pollute the water, which means the water that anyone nearby is drinking has cancerous chemicals in it. And I could go on and on about how Shell is destroying the environment, but the point is the Nigerian government doesn't care. That's because most of the money that is going to be made from the oil in Biafra will never be reinvested back into Biafra or the territories in Biafra. Instead, this will be invested into big cities like Lagos and Abuja. This was the case back in 1967 when Biafra first wanted to break away, and it's still the case now. And reason number 3 why people want Biafra: Shell still controls the Nigerian government. They are nothing more than a terrorist organization. Politicians and activists that stand up to them and don't take their bribes will be killed. You can look up the story of the Ogoni 9, and there's a lot more where that came from. And if you think Shell doesn't still control the whole of Nigeria, then you must be living in Bikini Bottom and need to stop going to Patrick's house. In 2009, the Nigerian government removed history from the school curriculum.
My people, you heard it right. So you see our enemy is Shell as well, because anything that Nigeria is milking us with is become our enemy. You see, we existed before the Berlin Conference, before they came together to start all this nonsense. We have been living peacefully, developing our things, doing as we are doing. Now, when they are beginning to see that people may begin to ask questions, what do? They remove history from school curriculum. Even the history that they were teaching us was adulterated one. It wasn't the real history, because they never taught us anything in school concerning Biafra. You can't even hear anything like Biafra in our history. They will be telling you other people's story, but you don't know your own. But at a point, they feel that when the publicity of Biafra started becoming very serious, they now try to stop the history immediately. They don't want any question. So that is how Nigeria roll, But this generation has actually woken up. So let's move over to the next news, because we have a lot in the kitchen, according to our Biafran Unite. In this one, you will see our PM Simon Ekpa now posted that without Shell in 2024, any investment in oil and gas, and the oil and gas is coming from Biafra territory without approval from the Biafra government in exile, I believe, is like throwing your money in the ocean. The Biafra government will help you sink it. So, and it is written by Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. So, because this coming year we are taking our territory completely, the kind of template our PM has, he told us to follow him. He's just cutting them pieces by pieces. He's not rushing it. Okay? So, and I support it. Let's move over to the next one, and this coming one is a very, very pathetic story where the military are the ones that are molesting these women, killing innocent children and women. You will see in this video. It will not be very clear, so that it will still cooperate with community guide, okay, of YouTube. All right. Did you see how these people beat this woman? See their uniform. You will see this is military uniform. Okay, so when we tell you that these terrorists are working with military, and we know that they recruited so many terrorists that they say they have rehabilitated, all of them are working together. So see what they're doing. They don't even have hearts at all. Heartless people. So my people, did you see these guys? They showed themselves very well. You could see that these guys are the military, the terrorist Boko Haram military Nigerian army. Oh my God, it's terrible. Oh yeah, watch the other video where they massacred, they butchered and killed a lot of women and children. So they have mind to be videoing these children and women. See how wicked these people are. So my people, you see, this is how they do. They just kill these people, and these guys are animals without any remorse, no pity. And this is the people that you are calling your military. How can a military be integrating Boko Haram, a terrorist organization that kill without sympathy? They recruit them and say that they have rehabilitated them. Who does that? Terrible. So moving to this news now, we see here is another evidence. After they killed all the villagers, the Nigerian military Boko Haram, another group of people will move in to occupy their lands, and Nigerian terrorist army will move other survivors to IDP. The only work that Nigerian military does is to move people to IDP so that their own terrorist people will come and occupy the land, because they know what they are doing. So let's hear what this man will say. And this man is a former House of Rep member. Hear what he will say.
Going on by security, and we will ensure that they are peaceful, we will ensure that they are safe. But at the end of the day, you find out that a community it's being killed and sacked. From what you're seeing on the television now, is that these people have lost hope. And losing hope, they are leaving this community and they are likely not coming back. Go back to this same community in the next 1 month. Go back to this same community in the next 1 month. You will see that this community is being occupied by people that are not from the villages. Because out of this, so far in Plateau State, I can tell you that in Rio, over 40 villages have been wiped out since 2001, and people are occupying. In Berkeley, the same place where this attack was, in Bokos, most of these communities are being wiped out, and people that we don't know them from nowhere come in and occupy these villages. And at the end of the day, when such issues happen, you hear that the president or whosoever has given directive. Yes, it's good. President has given directives as chief security commander-in-chief of the armed forces. But at the end of the day, who usually redirect these armed forces or the security agencies not to carry out the directives of the president? Because if the president has given directives and the directives is not being carried and people are being killed on daily basis, heads should roll. We have security formation, we have STF, we have the army, we have whatsoever formation as today presently in Mangu local government that has enough security personnel, just 1 hour drive to the villages in Bokos, between Bokos and Burkiladi. What happened? On that same 26, there was a high form of show of force by security agencies within the Mangu axis on the main road. The same time that show of force was ongoing, was going on by security agencies, blocking roads, nobody could pass, showing the kind of armored cars they have, showing the form they made. That same time, people are being sacked in villages in the hinterland in Bokos area. So what is the essence of what are you doing there? And at the same time, when intelligence show, when local intelligence, these people have route, they come on bikes, and on each bike is either like 3 people or two to three, and they can travel between one state to the other. It will take them not less than 30 minutes to 1 hour to travel. When they are moving from one village to another, as bees, as moving with motorbikes, people raise alarm. But when this alarm is being raised, we expect that security agencies should be proactive. But at the end of the day, nothing happened. You will see, you have intel that this thing is happening, is going to, you see movement of people on bikes, 3 in numbers, in hundreds of bikes. The next day or that same night, people are being sacked. What is the essence, most of these checkpoints? What is the essence?
My people, you see, that is where we say that they will explain and get tired, right? What he's just telling you, it sounds like a movie, but this is real. The people that they are, every time they say they are doing exchange of force, operation this one, that is what he's saying. They are doing one of the first, whatever they are doing. The same time they are doing the thing in that terrain, people, the terrorists were somewhere else, not too even far from where they were doing the thing, ransacking, chasing away people from their villages, killing people. So he is now saying, when these people will be moving, they move like bees. They move in numbers, and they use bike. But people alert the military, they pass information, but nobody will come until these people finish what they are doing. So what will you now call it? That's what he's asking. And immediately they finish doing that thing, the military will come, escort people to IDP camps. Then after some time, or before you know it, go back to that same place, you will see some occupants. And the question is, who are these people that are occupying this place? So all these things are what we have been saying. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our Omaktike, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been saying this thing long time ago. He has been saying that when they will start coming to Biafran land to kill our people, they will be occupying their villages, they will be taking over their lands and properties. He said it. Sometimes when you think of the prophecies, or should I say predictions, of Onyindu, so many of them are coming to pass this day. And he is not even here. He is in a dungeon where he doesn't know a lot of things that are happening. But those prophecies have been fulfilled. But thank God that he is alive to hear all these things that are happening. My people, is so pathetic. So we move over to the next one. And in this one, let's see how Nigeria will stand as a country in 2024. Our PM writes, everything will be leveled from eastern region to middle belt to northwest to northeast. That's Ogadikwapo. That's our PM. Now, this video is long. I will not play it, but let me summarize exactly what this guy did in this video. Okay, if you see here, you will see Ikengu Urago, our Onyindu's wife, right? But this is my respect. I've lost respect for her because she is part of the people that sold Onyindu, and you will confirm it from this video as well. This is Asari Dokubo. So this guy, this thing happened months ago. I think it's even further than 5 months. It's longer than 5 months this thing happened, but PM wrote 5 months here. Asari Dokubo came out and made a video and said in that video that the Uchechi, the wife of our leader, with Ikengu Loago, contacted, or should I say sent him a message, and in that message contained the part of letter that they wrote to Finnish government regarding to concerning our PM Simon Ekpa. They leveled they wrote some accusations, okay, against our PM, that he is killing people, he is a this, he is that, so that's what Asari said. But the thing here, Asari now started saying that they know that Simon Ekpa has taken the position of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He hates Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and I believe that these DOS criminals made Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Asari to have problems. They caused the division between both of them, and they have been causing problems between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and so many other people. If they see people that want to help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the DOS criminals will sabotage the relationship. That's what they have been doing. So Asari now said that they sent the copy of that letter they have written to the Finnish government, but he mentioned Ikengu Ragu and our Onyindu's wife. Now, he was saying it as a king, somebody that is in control. And he said he made a mistake and deleted it. If you see the way he said it that time, was just like so carelessly, like not important, But that thing showed us that the DOS are working, which we know, with our leader's wife, and all of them are working with Asari Dokubo. Remember, immediately they kidnapped our Onyindu. Asari Dokubo had a meeting with the wife of our leader, the in-law, that's the father of our leader's wife, and Barrister Jofo. They had meeting together. So what PM was now asking them, what were you doing with the enemy of our leader in the name of meeting? So we did not hear anything from that meeting. But of course, what we later saw was Asari becoming a tool that they used to establish some men that started going after our ESN. As of that time, he started killing the ESN people, and with the help of the criminals in DOS, killing some people before our PM now took over That's, that those guys, and began to work with them. Since that time, that's how we now finish Asari Dokubo and his men. So, the story is just a pathetic story where people that Onyendu trusted, they are the ones that betrayed our leader, and they think that we will allow them to do such thing to Simon Ekpa. they have ended their own life. So let's listen to what Simon Ekpa, our PM, responded to the zoo government and the POS that we are bringing some arrangee letters they brought from Ejofo, that Onyendu said this, Onyendu said that, before they brought again from Ejimako. So listen and hear what he responded to Umokoko.
I'm going to release a very powerful shouting, oh, we don't have access to him. We don't know how to contact him. There is no access how to contact. And the man tell them, how is that my business? That's Simon Ekpa. Engage him. That he has done nothing wrong. They will come to a Nigerian newspaper and talk rubbish, thinking that me, you are going to intimidate me. You people don't know what is coming. I told you, the more you press this, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is giving this message. I am going to release a very powerful rebellion that have never been seen in freedom fighting. I will unleash it on you people. A very dangerous rebellion you have not seen anywhere. It is those who does not know their rights that you give for it. You see, illiteracy has dealt with the Biafra struggle for decades. People who studied in Nigeria or people who studied in India. Somebody like Wazirike. I don't know whether he went to school in India or he just went there for a course. Who doesn't know their left and their right? We have refined professors, refined doctors, refined nurses, refined academicians, currently piloting the affair of the Biafran government in exile. I studied international law. In case you are not aware, I hold master degree in international law. I brought my experience and my profession to the Biafra struggle. So I stand to defend everything I'm doing anywhere, any day, anytime. I know what I'm doing. And that's why when these people begin to mess up, I look at them and I laugh.
My people, did you guys hear him? Our PM, he said very, very vital things here that I love, and we are seeing those things he said today. That this one, they are coming up every day bringing this message that Onyen do this, Onyen do that. The zoo government using them to come and deceive, look for who to deceive. They will be calling him. Many calls were coming to tell him to calm down. Onyendu said that you should calm down, and he has been telling them, why will Onyendu tell me to calm down? And you are still holding him. Release him now, bring him out, so that he will tell me, I will hear him directly. No, they don't. They don't want. They are just bringing all those nonsense craps that are talking. So he now got angry that day, and he said, if you people continue pushing me, I will unleash a powerful rebellion. Powerful rebellion that nobody have ever seen in the freedom fights. That's what he said. And today we can see that rebellion. You know the rebellion. No, he doesn't listen to nobody. Even Mazen Nnamdi Kanu himself. Even if they even give Mazen Nnamdi Kanu phone to call him, he will not respond to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He will tell him, Onyendu, they are pointing gun at you. Let them release you, then I will listen to you. This is the rebellion. An intelligent man should understand that. Even Onyindu is very intelligent. He cannot even do all those nonsense. We know what Onyindu can do. Onyindu can never capitulate in things like this. The man that I know will tell them to kill him than to do all those nonsense. At a point, they came up with that Onyindu said that we should start working with the politicians because we don't know what they are doing for his release. As if Onyindu cares about his release more than Biafra. Onyindu told us if they tell him now that if they cut this his head, that Biafra will come, he will just walk up to that person and bring out his head and say, "Oh yeah, cut it." A man that says this kind of a thing with passion will just capitulate for freedom. Freedom of what? Which kind of nonsense freedom? So we know what Onyindu can do. The DOS that claim to be following him, they know, but when you've soiled your hand in nonsense, you will be misbehaving. Even you will forget that you're dealing with people that still reason. In as much as there are so many of our people that don't reason anymore, the ones that are still following them. But we have plenty that reason. So you can't come and just deceive them. In this one now, somebody wrote something, one of the Biafran, comrades, because all of us are comrades on Twitter, in our own platforms, amplifying the voice of our supreme leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and our PM, Simon Ekpa. So this person wrote, like, this woman is a woman from Plateau State where they are killing their people. Okay? They are massacring their people. And do you know what this woman could do? When our PM extended hand of, help, because their people contacted him and said that they heard that he wanted to render help, that they are very interested. Then he started going into alliance with their people. One woman from nowhere on Twitter came out, which is this woman, and started writing rubbish, insulting our PM, like, that they are dying. And she claimed that she lost two people, one brother and somebody like that. And she still came and said, even though that they lost people, that she doesn't need somebody that is worse than a criminal. You see that kind of insult. Our PM did not even respond to her, but we did. We responded to her, and this person still responded and said her government told her that Ekpa is a criminal, but they never tell her why they failed to protect her people from the hands of terrorists. They never told her the reason why they are running away from having interview with Ekpa. Even the one he had with Arise TV, they hid it from the public. It's terrible. It's terrible. So that's a very good one this person wrote. But I don't know when our PM, whether our PM had an interview with Arise TV. I'm not sure. Okay, because if he did, himself will record it. Our PM is a media warrior himself, so even if they will not air it, our PM will air that one. So, but I'm not sure they did. All right. This is our PM when he was still, I believe, the leader of Igbo people in Finland. Let's just listen to the dance a little bit. All right, so that's what we can get from that. we move over to the next one. Moving over to the next one, and this one, our PM wrote, the Nigerian terrorist military channel posted this documentary few minutes ago. They are analyzing the woto. Yes, let's hear them. They made long analysis towards our freedom. All right, let's listen to that.
The primary role of the Nigerian military is to protect the country from external and internal aggression, and also to protect the national integrity, which is currently threatened by IPOB. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, is a separatist group in Nigeria that aims to create the state of Biafra, controlled by Igbo nationalists. IPOB and other Biafran separatist groups have been fighting a low-level guerrilla conflict in southeastern Nigeria against the Nigerian government. The group was founded in 2012 by Nnamdi Kanu and Uche Mefo. Kanu, known as a British Nigerian political activist, known for his advocacy of contemporary Biafran independence movement. In this section, I take a look about indigenous people of Biafra and Eastern Security Network, ESN, their attacks on the Nigerian security, and the response of Nigerian army on the organization.
And let Biafrans hear this. This is my word to all of you. We love our people. He is my brother. He is my brother. And the reason why I am sparing him, because he did not carry arms. And he is ordinary resident. That is why, and that is the reason why I am sparing him. Let me tell you, let me warn you people. In Biafra land, if you are not unknown government, if you are an ESN, you are not allowed to carry this. If you are a police in the zoological country, you are not allowed to carry this in Biafra land. If you are a military man, you are not allowed to carry this in Biafra land. Understand? It is only unknown government that is meant to carry this.
Yeah, all the
owners of the land,
know themselves.
The owners of the land,
know themselves.
In 1967, Nigeria faced the greatest challenge in its history, which is known as the Biafran or Civil War. The war claimed millions of lives and destroyed properties of billions of dollars, displaced millions of people from their houses. In 2012, Biafran activities returned to Nigeria by the creation of IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, headed by Nnamdi Kanu. This movement placed the creation of the armed affiliate, the Eastern Security Network, that is serving as the force to maintain the security of Biafran land. The Eastern Security Network, ESN, is a security outfit established by the IPOB, a Nigerian separatist group. IPOB is a pro-Biafran organization that advocates for the independence of the Biafra region in southeastern Nigeria, which was involved in a failed secession attempt in the late 1960s. The establishment of Eastern Security by IPOB is aimed at protecting the people of the region and combating criminal activities such as kidnapping, harassment, attacks, and other forms of insecurity in the area. All the activities of IPOB and Eastern Security Network are banned by the Nigerian government. This organization has been launching attacks on the Nigerian security time to time. which include attacks on the police stations, attacks on security convoy, and other criminal-related activities.
Nigeria, if you not find me, come on, I go die. You not come.
In response to this, Nigerian government has arrested the leader of the group, Nnamdi Kanu, and charging him for treason. After the arrest of the leader, the criminal activities has increased, which include the placement of lockdown, known as sit at home every Monday. Many Nigerian personnel are killed by the group. Nigerian military effort to counter these challenges is still ongoing. For example, last week, troops of Sector 1 exercised Golden Dawn 3 in conjunction with other security agencies following a credible intelligence report. As on Wednesday, 13 December 2023, apprehended a commander of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafran, IPOB, and it is unaffiliated the Eastern Security Network, ESN. 1. Mr. Uchechukwu Akwa and 3 others at their hideout at Christ the King Catholic Church in Agu local government area of Enugu State. The arrest was made possible during a raid operation of their hideout. While holding a meeting to take over the leadership of IPOB and Eastern Security Network Autopilot Command, Enugu State Chapter, from apprehended former Commander Chocho, and also planning to carry out attacks on armed troops. During the raid, Mr. Uchechukwu Akpa sustained a gunshot wound while trying to escape. It could be recalled that Mr. Uchechukwu Akpa was the second in command to Chocho, a notorious IPOB criminal who earlier escaped to Benue State due to the intensive of armed operations and was recently arrested. The arrested criminals are presently in custody for further exploration, Army said. In a follow-up raid carried out on Thursday, 14 December 2023, at another hideout in Nenwe, Agu local government area of Enugu State, the following items were recovered: 1 AK-47 rifle, 2 AK-47 magazine, 25 rounds of 7.62mm NATO special ammunition, and 1 pump action rifle. The GOC 82 Division Nigerian Army Major General H.T. Dada wishes to appreciate the incredible cooperation of other security agencies for the success of the operation. He wishes to enjoy the good people of the southeastern region to support and continually provide timely, reliable, and credible information that will lead to the arrest of more.
People, this is a very long one. I actually allowed you guys to hear all this nonsense. They are coming up with their media war, right? So they want to tell the people that they are doing very well, but they don't know that they're actually promoting us. They are saying they are now sophisticated. They even mentioned autopilot. We have actually moved from autopilot to the government, okay? And there is nothing like ESN anymore. So if they arrested an ESN, it means that they arrested a criminal that is what. It means that they arrested a criminal that is working with the DOS, right? So we are not doing anything ESN again. We are now having military. So they are just talking rubbish. All these things they showed here is just for them to show that they are working. you will see the news. They are collecting it water. The zoo, all these terrorists, they don't hear please, I beg. No, they don't hear all these things. What they hear is the sound of a gun, and we are giving it to them. So moving over to this one, it says breaking. So our PM said, no matter what, don't miss my State of the Nation address on the 30th of this month. During the achievement announcement, you will hear how we restored Biafra in 2023 and prepare for 2024. We heard you, sir. So much has actually happened this year, so we appreciate him. So this one says breaking. What type of water is this? So you will see this picture, you will see the video in a jiffy. All right, see the video here. Oh yeah, let's listen.
No, I'm not waking up. Waking up, and I got from the motor. They put a motor. I kidnapped from motor now. I kidnapped on them. Then what you so now? What you so now? Then go for a police. When you call them, can they put me? Hey, this is what about. Noga, happening now in Noga, roundabout. Hey, you're the motor.
He said this happening now. He said this happening now live in Oga. So that is one of the videos. So you will hear another one in a jiffy. But let's see what our PM wrote. It says breaking. Can someone tell us what's the name of this woto going on here? And what are they saying? So this one, it says breaking. The terrorists police killed the madman instead fighting those with gun. They killed innocent madman. That's their way. So let's hear it.
Police now.
So my people, you guys heard them, and this one is a madman that got himself kind of involved. You know, it was unfortunate that he was on that scene where these people were exchanging the fire, and you know these people are not well trained. The terrorists in police uniform, and they shot him, but we are sent to judgment as well, and that is what it is. That's why we always say that everyone should stay away from any place that you see these people, because to us they are criminals. They say that the sound of the gun that these people carry, that if you hear it, you will understand that it's confirmed. So the people are confirming the preparation of our military. The BLA is well equipped our PM normally says that our military men are very well equipped with sophisticated weapons. He says it like that, and people think he's joking. So these guys are confirming it, that if you hear the sound of the gun that these people are shooting for 30 minutes that they have been, shooting, and they dealt with the police people. They can't police. How can police stand people that deal with military? They deal with military terrorists in military uniform in Zugeria. And talk more of the police. So that's the thing. Other than that, here is where we are drawing the curtain. If you have not liked the video, do well to like, subscribe, press on the notification bell icon so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be well notified, and also share it as well. Peace out.